Hello and welcome back to Eco. Welcome back to Man versus Meteor. I would look at the meteor, but it just dropped down over the horizon there just before I started recording, so oh well. It still has like 29 days, 16 hours or something like that. So we're pretty good there. Fortunately, it measures that in real time, just like it does these guys. Uh, However, we got our house built last time, and we unlocked Masonry. All right, we're ready to go on that front. Or we're almost ready to go on that front. Because we're not quite there yet. We have a few things we need to do. Now, first things first, the research table is capable of going into one of these regular old rooms without upsetting the room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, I'm going to put it right there. I think you might still be in, oh, you're not in range of anything. I'm going to take this and put it over here. Are you in range of things here? No. Alright, I'm going to need some additional storage then, and I can feed stuff there as I need it. So let's get ourselves another storage chest. We'll order one up. Let's go get ourselves a little bit of wood. Right. I've been cutting down all the nearby wood to make this mess. And we're gonna need more stuff too. You guys look a little short. You're one I don't want to cut down. How about you? We'll cut this guy down. Oh! Before I get too far into cutting it down, though, logging, I have benefits I should be doing here. I've already taken that one. That's fine. No, oh, right, these guys aren't functional yet, so we can leave that be. Alright, so I've already got the benefit that I needed from that one. Alright, let's just kind of do this. Go ahead and chop this into bits, because we're going to be coming back for the rest of it. And it does that every time I restart the game. I've been restarting the game in between episodes because Eco has a... Oh, hello you. Sometimes the predators will kill the smaller game animals, so the smaller, prey animals. Um, Anyways, I was saying I've been restarting the game in between episodes because Eco has a rather terrible memory leak. Now, when I'm playing it by myself, like if I'm not recording and just like playing on a server or something, it takes hours before that memory leak starts impacting things. But the amount of time I spent on the last episode recording, um, I was seeing some of the problems before the episode was done. So, you know, things like that. Now, I'm going to not cook this rabbit right away because we're going to start working towards something something. But for the moment, let's get you guys in there. Let's get myself something to eat because, oh man, look at that. I've used up all my food. So I need to cook something. I need to cook something. Oh boy. I think I can do a little bit of charred fish. Let's make like 10 of those. Call it good. While we get on that, we also are going to need a little bit more of this stuff. Before we get to... Oh, always so much to do. Let's do 60. And make sure to always tell it regular hewn logs. Because I don't want to mix and match. Okay. So, we're just about ready for masonry, but we need a masonry table. Where is it? Masonry table, which, much like the carpentry table, needs a room. And it is also an industrial piece of equipment, so wouldn't be able to go in any of these four. So what we're gonna need is to start working on our second story. Now I'm gonna keep it small for the moment because I don't want any real problems getting resources for it. That's not what I want. Come on, there we go. Go, and let's get a regular old piece of floor there. There we go. Now I can walk. Hey, we're on our second floor, which hasn't been built yet. I'm going to start, just because we're having a resource crunch, I'm going to start by just making it a little 5x5. But eventually it's going to be the entire floor. And probably taller than I started out as, because we're going to need the additional height for some of the, like, mid-game stuff. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Got more over here. That'll do for the moment. Come on, boys. And we're just gonna do this, like, super quick and dirty so we can get it functioning. Because this is going to give us another set of building materials. Oh man, you can see it's already doing it. This is one of the first signs of the memory leak issue, is this blurriness. It looks like it's translating through on OBS. I don't know what the problem is, though. Now, that's not by any means the worst part of the problem, but it is the first part of the problem. So we're going to do that. Let me see how far I can get with what I've got. And then I might need to break and come back in order to finish things out. Because we are going to need to do a certain amount of construction of the base tier 1 building material, just for the sake of leveling the skill. So there's definitely a certain amount of that is going to happen. Oh, you are there. I've been meaning, I got distracted. I always get distracted so much. I think I should be able to do that. Alright, now I can put stuff I want to research from and to in there. And that should work out fine. Now let me just take a quick look. While I'm waiting on some more of those logs, let's take a quick peek here. Now, the next skill I'm going to get is Butchery. I told you I was going to do something food-related for the next skill. This is it. And that's also why I'm not cooking this rabbit right away, is because I'll get more out of it if I butcher it. So we need 2 culinary research paper basics, which is this, which requires fried vegetables. No, that... Wait, what? Really? Wait, okay, it requires 1.5? Weird, so that means it has to be 2. What in the world? Fried vegetables? That's... I don't remember it being that way. Because fried vegetables, I think, require... Yeah, let's see. Oh, it's campfire cooking. I can theoretically do it. Oh, it's 1.5, so if I make 2, I only need 3. That's still annoying. That means I'm going to have to go out and hunt a bigger animal again. Because I ate that other thing, and I think I need the tallow for fried anything. Fried, yeah, because it requires a fat tag, which is oil or tallow. We're not getting oil anytime soon. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I don't think that was how that worked before. Alright, so we'll have to hunt another animal at some point here. We've gotten our additional logs here. Let's go ahead and grab our additional logs. Let's go back up top, see how far this gets us. I don't think it'll get us everything we need. I'm going to be fairly well janky with this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. Maybe. Maybe we'll do this. Oops, not that. There. Oh, nope. Come on. There. Alright, technically a room. Tier 0.83, which should be plenty, because I believe that masonry table, much like the carpenter table, only requires like 0.2 or something like that. Good. So we'll have that. Let us see what it takes for a masonry table. We need a little bit more stone. Fortunately, there is some stone down here, which we have still not finished tapping out. That was a little more than I intended to do, but okay. We're going to need all this eventually anyway, so might as well grab what I can for the moment. There we go, that'll do. Let's go ahead and toss this stack here. Doop, like that. Let's get our masonry table made. Just one. Boom. Alright, 30 seconds, and we will have it. Where's it going to go? It's going to go into that storage chest. Let's eat a little bit of this fish. Keep ourselves going. You can see how terribly janky that is. Like I said, eventually it will be the entire the entire second floor as one room. But right now, I kind of have to make do with what I can do. We might set up we might expand it a little bit and get the carpentry table up there too. That'd be a good idea. Masonry table project work order. Are you here? You're there. All right. Let's pop back upstairs. Alright, let's just kind of pop you right down there. And as you can see, we've got some stuff available here, including that mill. However, those recipes for that you need the mill require milling, I believe. Actually, let's see. Let's take a quick look. Oil recipe. That's the cereal grains one. Sunflower oil recipe. Yeah, requires milling, so we wouldn't be able to do that yet anyway. But we have mortar to stone. Now, this is our basic stone that we're going to be able to do. Why are you not connected to this stockpile? Connect to that stockpile, thank you. Oh, it's because it keeps doing it because it's not technically inside the claim. That's the problem it keeps having. Alright, so, as you can see, when we hit Masonry 4, we will get Basic Upgrade 2 available to us, which we can then upgrade our 1s into 2s. And since we already have Carpentry, but although it's not at the appropriate level yet, but we'll get there as we go, we have Carpentry, and once we hit Carpentry 5, we'll be able to take our 2s and turn them into 3s. See? I'm kind of following it. That's why I said I had a little bit of a quandary whether to do masonry or carpentry first, but I went carpentry because of the furniture it can provide. And now we'll get, on to the next thing a little bit quicker. Alright, so, before we go any further, we need to get ourselves mortar. Remember all of that wood pulp that I've been saving? Well, here we are. We have all of that wood pulp. Now, I believe... Yeah, let's not allow you to input from there for the moment. So 707, and it uses 5 each, so that should be 140? 141. Alright, we're going to order it up. We're going to dump the work in. And then we're going to check here. Yeah, we're not going to have... Oh no, we will have enough. There is actually enough there. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead gather a bit of resources, a bit of stone, and I'm going to also see about gathering a few more animals. And we will come back in a few when we are ready to make a little more progress on that front. See you then. Alright, we are back. I am out gathering a little bit of wood. As you can see down in my toolbar there, I've managed to kill 2 buffalo. I've also gathered a bunch of stone, and I'm gathering a little bit of wood here, because I know that this guy is just about out. There we go. Pop that in there. And I needed more wood, because I need to make a basic upgrade 1 for that. Now, we don't quite have enough of the hewn logs. Let's go ahead and hit 40. So we're going to want more of these as well anyway, because we still need to put more furniture into our house. I haven't forgotten about that. I'm just trying to get the masonry going, because at this moment, I think everything additional we can put in is tables and such, which we could theoretically make, tables, benches, that sort of thing, which we can make with masonry as well. I might want to, you know what, let's take a quick peek here while we're waiting. Yeah, I can make the benches already. The benches are better than the chairs. The chairs are half, and the bench is 1. So you're like, oh, just put in 2. Except that repeats reduce in value. Repeats yield 30% less. So 2 chairs is actually less than 1 bench. So you're better off with the bench. Oh, we have the dresser. I can put the dresser in the bedroom. I don't think we're up to the nightstand yet, though. No, there's the nightstand. That's 4. The icebox for the kitchen is 5. We probably should keep leveling the carpentry, because that gets a little better, a little faster. But, as you can see, the towel rack we're not ready yet because we don't have the stuff, the tailoring to make cloth. But we will need that before too long, too. Always something. We always got something we need. Why have you stopped? Oh, probably because it was, when I was doing it, it was counting the stuff in my inventory, which I just got a little bit more of, too, so. Alright, so that's doing that. Let's get these 2 guys, these buffalo here. Campfire bison, here we go. 2 of them. Because as you can see, that gives us plenty of tallow. And we're gonna go ahead and do that. And it's gonna give us a decent chunk of charred meat as well. It's not as good as if I were able to just do it proper, but since we need those fried vegetables for the research, we're not going to be able to do it proper. I know I'm a little all over the place today, but I'm trying to get multiple things kind of going at once here. So we needed 2 of those, technically 1.5, but you're not exactly making multiple of them, so that, because 2 of those is going to require 3, and campfire salads. 5 campfire salads. So I need 3 fried vegetables of some sort and 5 campfire salads. Campfire salads. The fern one, which we don't like, I could always make. Jungle, I don't have the stuff for. Root, I don't currently have the stuff for. Alright. So what am I gonna need for 5 of these? 3, I need 3 fiddleheads. Alright, let's go grab that. Oh. You, Actually, I think you're set up to not grab there. Do that, so that we don't accidentally... Oh. I need the food. Alright, we should be able to get the ferns. It's just 3 ferns. Just 3 ferns. I know there are some ferns around here. This is the problem, is they need to grow back, too. Aha! Fern. That got me 3. Excellent. Excellent. So we'll have that. We'll probably make fried tomatoes, since there's not a whole lot to do with tomatoes in actuality. So it makes for a good... do there. You're there, you're there, you're good. Let's go ahead and say I want my 5. go ahead and do that. I need fried tomatoes. I need 3. Oh! It takes half a one. I would have been able to do that with 1 buffalo. Oh well, oops. Let's go ahead and get 4 since it's a half thing. So there we go. Excellent. Alright. That is all queued up. I should have a bit more meat. Nom, 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 nom. Well, I ate all the meat. Got myself back up to full. How are we doing on this other stuff? Oh, right. I needed to make the basic upgrade. I did not queue that up yet. So let's get that, and then we will go start looking at our masonry stuff. I say start, and I'm already 20 minutes into the episode. Oh well. That's okay. Food and stone. That's not a good episode title. Might be what I end up using anyway. We'll find out. You'll know before I do. Well, no, technically I know first, but you're not going to see me knowing first, if that makes sense. Ah, videos are like time travel. Complicated. Alright, so you're like that. So you're going to end up there in a few seconds. Like so. Oh, you ended up there. Why did you go there instead of there? That is not how that works. Whatever. Alright, let's go get this guy in here. And now things will take slightly less. Alright, so we need mortared stone. We use mortared stone for pretty much everything. The only exception being the stuff that is specifically the limestone stuff. Yeah. You see why I'm holding off on the limestone? Alright. So, we could do the stone brazier. That's a light source. That would count as a thing. The mill would be good to grab. I don't have the wood for it at the moment, but that's an additional kitchen item. You see this sand for the masonry mortar? That sand out there in the desert is desert sand, which is dirt, not actual sand. You have to go out to a beach somewhere, like along here, to get actual sand. Or there's an alternate way that we do not have access to yet, so we're not going to worry about it. That's why we're still making our mortar in the campfire. So let's go ahead and get a whole bunch of this done. So let's just say, like, make me 100. No, don't make me 100. Make me 50. No, make me more than 50. Make me 60. There we go, 60 will do. And I'm going to set it specifically for mortared sandstone, because that is the look I want. And since I'm primarily going to be working in sandstone for it, this also prevents it from using any other type of stone that might have gotten thrown in. Yeah, so, like I said, always check those until you're certain there's not multiple options. And even then, double check it again. Alright, so we're waiting on that. We're waiting on that. We're going to see how quickly... Wow, look how quickly they're leveling there. What did I say we needed? Was it 3 or 4? Well, we're hitting level 2. Let's take a quick peek. We should be able to see level 3 from here. Alright, so it's probably 4 since I don't see it in 3. But as soon as that's done, we can set that up. We'll do that in a minute. We're getting all these done. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to decoratively use some of this mortared sandstone to replace some of this hewn logs. So we'll have more hewn logs to work with. Because other than the upgrades, we don't need a whole lot of stuff that directly uses the mortared stone. So I kind of want to use it in building. I know. I should have done that from the start, but the carpentry was a little more useful. Is really what it boils down to. All right, we're almost done with that food order. We should be able to just grab these and these, since that's all we needed. I should be able to come over here. I don't even need to put it in the thing. Well, no, I do need to put it in the thing. Do. Put it there. We're gonna go to a U. Get that going. And then what I'll do is, since it won't start till after anyway, we will say Butchery. And that's going to take a whole lot more to do. Alright, there we go. Ooh, there we go. Since I'm making these blocks of stone, and I'm working on the Butchery book, I'll call it Blocks and Butchery. And now we've hit self-improvement level 6. This is way faster than it happens on any regular server. Just saying. Alright, we've hit 3 on Masonry. Let's take a quick peek. Yeah, there we go. It's level 4 is where that happens. What's our talent choice here? Focused workflow, double speed when alone. And that is only, like, of its own type. So we're going to do that, because we're not going to be making multiple. So there we go. And if you look, that just cut down the time. It doesn't do anything for the resources, but it does cut the time down. Also an important factor. So that's going. I don't know if that's going to be quite enough to get us to level 4, which is where we want to be. I might need to go grab a few more stones. Let me go do that, and we'll be back in a minute. Alright, I am back. Whoa, why is things not moving? There we go. That memory leak is getting there. Alright, so I started a new mortared sandstone order. We finished our Butchery book. Let's go ahead and unlock that. There we go. Got 5 more land claims, and I've unlocked Butchery. I have learned the specialty. I have not become a specialist. Yet. So, we're going to let this finish up. We are going to hopefully have level 4, what's it called? Masonry. My brain. Why is my brain being like this? We're going to grab our... Oh, I don't have a module in there. I thought I had a module in there. I should probably get a module for there. Put you back in for a moment. Make another module. Oh, there we go. We hit level 4. Excellent. Alright, so we're going to let that finish up. We are going to do this. Just as soon as we have that. What else did I put one in? I thought I had 3 of these. I guess not. But yeah, I should have one for the campfire here, because while not many of them have the green border, you see dynamic value, some are dynamic values, so whereas all these yellow border ones are not. But there are a few that, you know, allow you to do it, so it's worth having it since we've been cooking all our food there. Probably should have done that before. Oh well. Oops. You should pop up here. Where did you go? Where? Right, let's pull you out. It just made it. Where did it go? There for... Okay, that wasn't showing... I don't know. Alright, so what I'm going to do... I'm going to come over here. I'm going to do this. We're going to say, make me one of these, please. Just one. And now that it's started and already has all of its materials, we're going to pull that out. We are going to say, go into here, like so. And then just as soon as this is done, we're going to put it in, queue up the last 2, because it goes from 10% to 25%. Now, as you can see, it doesn't use fewer of the upgrades, but it does use fewer of the mortared stone. It uses less mortar. So, still worth doing. Now, obviously, we're not quite there on the carpentry, so we can't immediately take these and make them 3s. But we're not too far off either, since I think that's 5, and we're already into 3. And like I said, we still need to finish furnishing our home. So, there is that. We're going to pop over here. We're going to grab you. We're going to put you in. And here we go. See, these are using a 0.5, so making 2 ends up saving me 1. On top of that, on top of doing them individually. So there we go. And as you can see, it's 7.5 instead of the base 10 or the 9 that we were getting from the 1. So there we go. I'm going to put those in there. I'm going to probably start queuing up some stuff for additional furniture, and I'm going to go ahead and swap out some of the decoratively some of the bits and bobs for the mortared stone. I'll do that in between, and we will come back next episode and see what we do. I'm not entirely certain yet. We'll figure it out. That is going to do it for this episode. So, until next time, have a good one.